What's up, guys? Welcome to the part two or part B of how to start a bicycle brand. On the first part, we ended up at the part of when and why I started, Zero Uno Spaziale and Luce. There's also another brand called Wellride. It's not very well explained on the website, and through Wellride we organized Strava challenge, and we do, we have our clothes like sweater, hoodie, t-shirts, stuff like that, like free time clothes, but also our racing kits. Beside the partnership with Santic this year, we are building our own clothing brands for technical apparel, let's say, and as well we organize international cycling trips. So this is something like not many people know. We just keep opening new location. So we organize cycling trip to Italy, to California, to Colombia, to Mexico, and recently also to Alaska, of course in summer. And we have a program also in Alaska with the e-bikes, and also we are exploring the possibility to start organizing cycling trips in Hawaii, also more oriented maybe into like triathlon, stuff like that. So each location, each trips is more like, it's not just cycling trips, but it's more like training camp. So normally there is a cycling ride in the morning, and then there's a after lunch cycling clinics. We also, bike with the expert rider, together with expert rider. They answer the question, and so the idea is to go back to those trips, of course, after enjoying the location, the food, and everything, but with a bit more knowledge about cycling and how to improve, the or to get to the next level as a rider. So this is the last part, let's say, of our business. Today, I wanted to answer some of the questions we received between for the previous video, and so the vision about the brands. We are not owned by any investor, so the vision for the brand for the future, but in general as a market, it's been rolling coaster, like up and down, crazy, especially since COVID for everybody. That's why you see a lot of new brands, a lot of like small brand like clothing. They are closing because of these times where it's hard to find parts, it's hard to find, but this is not just in the cycling industry, the same thing for any kind of vehicle pretty much, and I'm assuming way more than that. And so it's very important to, like I mentioned in the previous video, to have full control of the manufacturing process, so the product, and at the same time having your own marketing channels. We are developing this YouTube channel, not to develop any channel, but just to create our communication channel. And it's mostly me, especially in these videos, because the idea is to just put a face out there. There is so many bicycle brands days out there in the market, and besides the differentiation that we're trying to put there as a brand, there's also this that you can never see. You can never know who is the founder, who is behind. You don't have a face behind the brand. This is what I'm trying to do here. Just put my face on here on YouTube, and so people have of course, when you do something like that, there's people that hate you and people that love you. No matter what, this is the way we want to go. This is the way I want to go, and so this is what we are doing with this YouTube channel. And with that being said, it's very important. It's when there is too much communication. At the end of the day, there is not communication. Is like what is happening right now. We are living in the time where there is too many bicycle brands. Even the CEO of Fox Suspension, last year I watched an interview, and he say I wish there is more high quality brands and not more brands, because there is a lot of brands, but since they are just reselling kind of white level frames, there is not that um, quality. There is not, so the output of the products, even in the top brands, it's pretty much the same thing. Maybe changing a little bit design and stuff, but the output of the product, like same carbon finishing, same like similar geometry, same layout, similar components. If it's not Fox, it's RockShox. If it's not Shimano, it's Ram. But pretty much the same thing, right? So that's why we are trying to, offering, including custom finishing, like in the carbon fiber. You can choose which carbon fiber finishing you want on your frame, beside the paint job, of course, but also the build. As you can see, of course, we are forced to list, 5 configuration for each bike, and we are forced to list some, parts in some brands, but it doesn't matter. And so if you see, like, I don't know, any bike in top of the configuration, and you see with Shimano, and instead you want it with SRAM, or either with Rotor, or either with Campagnolo, we offer that customized with no problem at all. And so this is something, you always need to consider. Like I mentioned in the previous video, you have to, starting the bicycle brand, you really need to be focused on the product today's and try to offer something completely different, or like significantly different compared to the rest of the market. Otherwise, you're gonna be just another one out there, and of course, without the marketing budget to compete with the big fish. So, with that being said, it's for Zero Uno the idea to keep growing in the next years. We are growing as a team. Our factory team is again UCI Pro team in 2023. We are increasing, revenue, brand awareness, and the team itself is trying to get, better and better riders. Our sponsorship programs are growing. We have more teams than before right now. We have more ambassadors than before. So we are growing as a brand in times where many brands also are closing. And the secret, I think, is that so it's so simple to just resell, something versus, trying to put yourself into that, make your molds, make your prototypes, studying and researching. And so that's the only way in these times, where the time getting tougher, that you have, the chance to instead keep growing and make the difference in the market. So I'm very thankful to all the customers, all the people out there that give us trust and like every day, and to send us emails or messages to us, because it takes out of the box thinking to choose a brand as a Zero Uno. That's mean you realize what you really want. You're not just following the mass. That's the concept of follow no one as well. And another question from another subscriber on YouTube is why the frames are made in Italy. I can hear this question multiple times, many times actually. Is something like funny to me that there are people asking me this, like, why you're not, everybody's manufacturing in Asia, why you're not manufacturing in Asia? Actually, so we have a factory in Italy where we partner with, and we make like 65% of the frames. The mountain bike are mostly made in Asia. We have a business partner in Taiwan, where they do the carbon lamination according to our lunar. And so we have full control of the molds. We design our molds, we make our molds, and when we ship it over there, and they do the carbon lamination with our carbon fiber, with our specification. And so we know exactly what to expect, know the output of each frame, the output of each product. And so in the same way, we make some handlebar and parts versus all the other as well. Wheels, like the rim in carbon, it's made in Italy. for all our frame like wheels, and also the hubs are right now made in CNC in Italy. Most of the bearings are ceramic speed. The others are also ceramic made by SKF or Luce, which is another of our brands. And so the idea is to have full control of the manufacturing process. So this is over the year is the way we learn. It's the best way to manufacturing things, and plus make frames in Italy. They're not any better than making in Asia. There is you can make them in Asia without being perfect, because there is multiple levels of manufacturing process in Asia as well, or worldwide. It can be a super cheap frame or can be a super expensive one, and the difference in cost actually for our number and for our manufacturing process, which is everything laid by hands and takes very attention to details and stuff like that. It's very similar manufacturing a frame in Italy than Taiwan. It's pretty much very very close final cost for us. And so we're just pursuing the high quality and performance more than what it exactly made. And the frame itself, most manufacturers in Asia, they have you have to save time. You need to make 100,000 frames per day, or just to say a number. And so the molds actually are you can they're warmer itself. They're made in steel, so they can last longer, and they're warmer itself, so most of them you don't even need to put in the oven on the autoclave. And so you're saving time on the manufacturing process, but the quality itself is not the same. So if you're making the frame in a certain procedure or criteria, of course they increase the cost and increase the timing, but of course they increase the performance and the quality overall as well. And so this is the way we manufacture the frame. So it's more important how we manufacture more than where, in my opinion. But in Italy, we can have full control of all the production, sometimes better than Asia, for languages and cultures, and also time. Sometimes it's the time zone. It's completely different in Asia. So in order to coordinate all the teams here in the US, we are based in Irvine, California, where I'm recording right now. And so compared to China or to Taiwan or to some country in Asia in that region, the time zone difference is a big deal. However, is a very great market, and I think that's also the reason for us. We have one of the biggest customer in Japan, where we're selling road bikes, and I think one of the main reasons is just because the road bikes are made, the frames are made in Italy, and they're not made in Asia. So just to have something different, something unique, versus just buy something like everybody can make. And so that's something that we follow as a brand as well, and I see many customers appreciate that. So that's the reason. I hope this enhances your. I already explained in the previous video. You can take a look on the website. I put the link down below, so you double check. But pretty much, you can customize everything like. Some of the frame, even you can customize the geometry of the frame, but for sure you can customize the paint, you can customize the components on the build, and having the bike. This is charge as far as the same trim level components, otherwise just paying the different. And the same thing. So as far as not like super like more elaborated or complicated paint, like choosing like a metallic pearl color that have an additional cost. All the other colors, for example, they are for free. So free of charge for choosing any color in the frame. And we are the only bicycle brand that offer this. with this, range of colors, pretty much unlimited, and with all our product catalog, not just few. And so we are probably offering, customized bicycle, and we're gonna keep going this way more and more in the future. We can put the configurator, like online configuration, configure it on the website as soon as possible. And yeah, this is the way to go. Another is another things that makes us different as a brand. The other question is about warranty. Oh, that's a good one. We are the only bicycle brand that we offer a transferable warranty, so it's a lifetime warranty. But most of the brands that offer lifetime warranty, actually all the brands that offer any kind of warranty, is only stick to the first user. So you buy a bicycle brand new and today, and you have your warranty, no matter which period of time warranty, lifetime warranty, for example. And you want to resell the bicycle after 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or 10 years, wherever you want to resell it. The second user, the person that's going to purchase, it has no warranty, of course. In our case, instead, like I said, we are the only bicycle brands offering a transferable warranty. So the bikes that you're selling, like a used bike, it's gonna have the same lifetime warranty to the second, third, and 10 user owner. Let's call it owner of the bike. And this is to transmit out there how much we trust in our product, that we can offer such a warranty that nobody else offer. And at the same time, helping, to keep high the value of the bikes in the market over time, because it's not the same thing purchasing something used that know how it's being used or abused from other customer, even if from the outside looks decent. But different things is purchasing something that it has a lifetime warranty in it as well. So it's a little big piece of mind that you have when you purchase a Zero Uno bike, even if it's used. And so that's the whole idea, of offering this unique lifetime transferable warranty. And yeah, this is an additional thing that makes us unique and different, and something like the customers for sure enjoy and like the most. To be able to accede to this feature with Zero Uno as a brand. And over the year, this year is the 10th year we are in the market, and we've been every year nothing but growing. And so that's mean this business model, this unique business model, it shows to be successful. All right. Yes, racing activities. Yeah. We're gonna be having better and bigger presence on the market as a brand, but also as a team and as a racing program. We have a racing program called DVLT, and where we have it's a kind of a team, but the riders are kind of independent, so they're more like our top ambassador, let's say. And then we have our factory team, and then we sponsor another 7 teams worldwide. But it's not just that. Of course, I mean, they are, when you go to the race and you see a Zero Uno bike, and it's already brand awareness. But the idea is to communicate that our bikes are not, we don't have, entry level bikes. Most of our bike, like 99% of our bikes, are coming with carbon wheels in all configuration. We only have carbon fiber frames. We don't have any, class B or C or D as other brands. They have, level of carbon fibers or bicycle frames. And so everything is high end. Everything is, the best that we can offer as a performance, as a bicycle. And so that's the way we communicate it through racing. So all our bikes are made to improve your, march every ride, and of course every race. All right, we have a bunch of more questions here. It's again another 20 minutes video, so I think we're gonna close this live. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I answered some of your questions. In the future, you're gonna answer the other question we have here. Let us know if you have more questions, if something wasn't clear. Send us an email or comment down below. I'll be more than happy to answer to your question. Thanks for watching. Cheers.